What the fuck is up with everybody out there? Welcome to the What the Fuck Vodcast, brought to you by thecommissionnetwork.com. This is Vodcast number 37. I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with us for the journey so far on the What the Fuck Vodcast. Uh, I've had a very productive weekend. Yeah, as you hear. Um, two shows back to back. We had the Main Street Hip Hop Master, which was a success. We had the Shaggy 2 Dope Quest for the Ultimate Groove tour yesterday at Venue 18. Shout out to B Durst Records. We fucking absolutely killed it. We definitely had the crowd. But we got a special guest for you guys tonight. I was actually really looking forward to this. This dude is fucking grinding all over the place, got his hands mixed up all over the fucking place. We got Force 5 Records own the DRP on here, y'all. Give it up for the DRP.
Yo, what's up, everybody? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, my man?
It's going, bro. Yeah, I literally just got in the door. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna be late, so I'm scrambling a little bit to get everything together here, but made it on just in time.
Yeah, it's all good. Hey, I know what it is, man. I know how it is, man. Last minute, I just dealt with that same shit, man, for my show Friday, and it was just very hectic. I didn't fucking drink an ounce of alcohol, so it was like I was just kind of like anxious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I'm glad to get you on here. Shout out to DTS, man, Dan the Saltine. He kind of linked me up. Got me hip to your shit. Man, I see you work with Chucky Chuck, man, and fucking IP, man. IP's my dog. I actually had him on here a while back, man. He's great people.
Yo, yeah, he's one of the most genuine dudes in the underground, like with everybody. You know what I mean? Like he's the definition of a hustler, a grinder, but also like he's at the top of the food chain in the underground, you know, rap world with the stuff that we do, but he's very respectful to everybody. You know what I mean?
Man, very knowledgeable too, man. And
100%. I love talking music with him, chopping it up about things.
Yeah, he's definitely a fucking legend in my book, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we had Project Born last week. Shit, I've been listening to them fools fucking since I was a kid, man. Shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, let everybody know a little bit about yourself, man. Those that don't know, those that ain't hip, let them know who.
Name's the DRP. Been in music for almost 25 years now. Started out with the rap metal group Soar. We were pretty big in like the Midwest, toured with like Head PE, Cottonmouth Kings, Il Nino, 40 Below Summer back in the day. Then joined Primer 55. They were big before I replaced Jason, the singer. The funny story, well, I'll explain that a little bit, but I was in Primer 55, and I do solo stuff as the DRP, but I'm also in the Nomads with Chucky Chuck and Insane Poetry. And then I'm also in a thrash metal band called Angry Corpses, which used to be MOD with the old
that shit's badass, bro. I'm a hip hop artist myself, but
yeah,
I love all types of music, man.
Yeah, me too, man.
That's a badass group you guys got going on. You guys definitely fucking rage, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Definitely. So I mean, how is it like you work with a lot of people, man? Like was it 100 Proof, man? He was on the White Rapper Showcase.
Yep.
My dude, my dude Dassett was actually on that one too. I think he was the first one. Yeah, he was the first one that choked because he couldn't fucking write a 16 bar verse with like 7 other people in a little fucking igloo or whatever they went into.
Yeah. Wait, what was his name? It was
Dassett, Dasit.
I'll have to ask 100 Proof about that because he still talks to a lot of the people from that show.
Yeah. Like, yeah, dude, dude's dope too, man.
Yeah.
So is he part of the Force 5 Records?
Yeah, he's part of Force 5. He just dropped his first album with us called Bourbon Legend, and it's been a weekend, 3 days total on the iTunes charts. It peaked at number 18. It did really well.
Really? That's awesome. That's fucking dope, man.
Yep. But yeah, I should say I run Force 5 Records, so I have a lot of artists underneath that. Danny Diablo from Starhead and Crown of Thorns.
He's dope, bro. You know what's crazy is I just got fucking hip to Danny Diablo, bro. And I'm a fucking underground head, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's like,
yeah,
how in the fuck am I now just getting hit? Because what it was is, I think it was the he's actually, didn't he do a show for the for the part of the Shaggy tour?
yeah. He did 2 shows on or 3 shows on the Shaggy tour. Yep.
Yeah, man.
DJ Clay's a good friend of his, so Clay
Clay's
hooked
my
that up.
dog, bro. That's my
Yeah,
motherfucking homie. Whoop whoop.
yeah, yeah. Are you based in Detroit or what?
I'm actually in Toledo, Ohio, man.
Toledo. Okay. Yeah,
Yes,
Toledo's got
sir.
the same scene kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But dude, like, you know what's crazy? Like, Esham's my dog, DJ Clay's my motherfucking dog,
Yeah.
uh IP's my dog, fucking Dayton family, those my people. You know,
Yeah.
and it's crazy, dude, because I've said this before on here, and it's like it's nuts, man. Because when you're younger and you're looking up and listening to these people and going to their shows, and like now you're like doing shows
Yep.
with them.
Yep.
Like that's just the dopest shit ever, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And
Like,
it's fun,
who
right? It's fun to collaborate with all the unique
network,
creativity
man.
in the underground.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because hope, like, you know what artists don't know is, like, you know, you can all, if you're an artist going to a concert, you know what I mean, you always
Yep.
want to network, man. Bring
Yep.
some cards with you with the scan code on it, or, you know, network with other artists, man. Don't, you know,
Yep.
don't be so fucking big headed, man. Get out there
Now,
and network with everybody.
you're honestly, I'm very few can get along, get by with just talent. Especially in the
Yeah,
underground. You got to have a personality. You got to put your ego a little in check. We all got egos. We're musicians,
yeah,
right? Like it's part of
yeah,
the game, but it's how you put that in check to like communicate with
definitely.
people, and you
Yeah,
have to like collaborate with people, and you have to network. You know what I mean? That's the biggest
yeah.
key.
Yeah, I had to last night, man, in Five Story. I had to shoot Clay a text. I'm like, motherfucker, where you at, man? You usually out here running around, man. What's up? Come chop it up with me. Let's smoke a joint.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, I'll be out there, bro. It came right up to the merch table and said, what up? I'm like, man,
Yeah.
what's up? Dude, hey, listen, he's, you know, I'm really, you know, I'm hip to a lot of DJs,
Yeah.
but dude, he's by far my favorite DJ. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Just his fucking energy, and not even that,
yeah.
he's an artist himself, man.
Yep.
I'm hoping to get his ass on here too soon.
And he's a grinder too, but he hustles
Definitely.
his ass off, and
Oh, he's a businessman for
yeah, he's a
sure.
businessman. Yep. But here's the thing, like I said, he should have a bigger ego, and he doesn't. He's very fucking down to earth with everybody. As
Very
long as
humble.
you treat him with respect, he'll respect you right back.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, because I think they were doing like meet and greets and stuff like that. They were, what was it, $50 for Lardy B and Hex, and
Yeah.
they ended up just coming out anyway and chilling with everybody. They didn't
Yeah.
really give a fuck about a meet and greet.
That's dope.
Um, you know,
Yeah. Was this
but
did you just do the show yesterday or this weekend with him,
yeah,
or
last
last night?
night, yep. I took my daughter too, man. She's gonna be 11 years old, so I took her to her first clown show.
That's awesome.
Uh,
What did she think about it?
yeah, today, um, I will come in the other room and she's got my Hatchet Man blanket covered
Yeah.
her, so I'm pretty sure it did something to her. Yeah, she liked Lardy B, man. Lardy B is pretty cool, dude.
I haven't seen Lardy B, so
And
I know you're talking.
she's an awesome person too in general. She's very, very nice.
Yeah.
She's very communicative with the fans. And that's a big thing though, too, man, being in shit like what we do, you know, like you said, not getting in like, you know, the ego. Man,
Yep.
communicate with your fans, man, because you know they're the ones that keep your shit in rotation. You
Hundred
know what I
percent.
mean?
100%.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Uh you guys ever have you played the Gathering before? You played the Gathering before,
Yeah,
haven't
I
you?
did 2009 with Primer 55. We were on the main stage. It was us, um, Two Live Crew, Boondocks, and Ice T and Twisted. That was a fucking
Yeah,
great day, man. It was
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. And did you stay the whole weekend though?
I only stayed that day. I think we had other shows that weekend with Primer, but we were there for one
Right.
night, and it was
Hey, dude, I've only been to the last 2 years. Um, and that made me want to go every year. So I'm
yeah,
definitely going every year until they stop doing that shit. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's a great experience, man.
I think that
That
was Cajun Rock was
everybody
2009. I haven't been to what's the new place it's at? Legend Valley.
Legend Valley.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Well, for me, it's about a 3 hour drive.
That's not too
Um,
bad.
but it's worth the fucking drive. I drive 5 hours to that thing, dude. It's
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy. It's just the
yeah,
love, man. It's just the like the Juggalo like culture and stuff like that. It's just like I've really never seen a violent Juggalo before. You know what I mean? Unless they're
Yeah.
just fucking shit faced drunk and they're
Well,
just like
anyone that's shit faced drunk is gonna do stupid shit no matter who
yeah.
you are.
Well, the last year I went, we're going up this fucking hill, and there was a tarp, like a clear tarp going down the hill. And they were fucking putting KY jelly all over the fucking place on it. So when people would walk up the hill, they would fucking slip and fall on their shit. So I'm like, fuck that, dude. I had my fucking Juggalo shoes on. Well, they're my Vans and shit. They got all over it and shit. I just call them my Juggalo shoes because I drink a beer out of it. I spun the wheel, yeah. But
no.
so I'm going on the side. This dude's don't be a fucking bitch. Walk the hill. I'm just like, oh, dude, like, no, bro. I just got here. I'm not about to fall on my ass already, dude. Let me eat a couple fucking shrooms or something first, man.
Nothing like Juggalo peer pressure, huh?
Yeah, right. It's great shit, though, man. It's definitely great shit. So
yeah, it's fun.
You know, every other fucking second, all you hear is the nitrous tanks and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely an experience, though, man. So, what do you got going on, man? I know you got some events going on. I know you got some shit dropping and stuff like that. Tell us a little bit about it.
I'm trying to think right now. Well, for the label, the next release is Danny Diablo versus Piss Mob. Piss Mob's like they're kind of like along the lines of like Ghost Main, Suicide Boys, and they just did an album with Danny, so we're dropping that in December. We already dropped 2 videos for it, but we're releasing the CD and the whole album December 1st. But then that same day, we're doing Diablo Fest in Las Vegas. It's a big festival that we do once a year, and this year the headliner is Madball, New York Hardcore Legends. It's Scarhead. Then it's all of Force 5. And then we got the Shark, which is from Brooklyn. He's like a Brooklyn kind of legend, MC, Italian dude. We got Big Left from the label. A lot of people, Big Left dropped an album on Force 5, and we just never shot a video for him, but he was actually one of the original guys from La Coca Nostra with Everlast,
I'm hip.
Danny Boy, and all them. So yeah, Big Left's album's raw as fuck, but he'll be performing at that show. Hold on, I got that flyer here. Let me take a look. Check it out, Diablo Fest.
Hell yeah.
We got Tony Slippas, Concrete Dream from Suburban Noise Records. I know those guys really well. And then
I'm hip to Tony Slippas, man. He's fucking dope.
Yeah,
I fuck with his shit.
Yeah,
for sure. Where are you guys? Where's Force 5 based out of? What?
We're based out of Milwaukee, but like we got crews in a whole bunch of different cities and stuff like that. Artists and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's based in Milwaukee. It's where I was born and raised.
Man, if you guys ever set anything up closer to me, like in Ohio, man, definitely link up with me, man. I'm in a group called OIC, Our Inner Circle. It's me, 3 other guys, 2 guys, 1 guy from Detroit, 1 guy from Cleveland, me and my boy Jay Biz from Toledo. 4 different styles, man. 3 different styles, dude, and we fucking rock, bro. We definitely bring energy. So if you guys ever need any kind of like tour support, bro, hit me up.
Definitely.
Because we're trying to kind of push away from just doing like the little local shows and doing like, shit that matters. You know what I mean? That
there's nothing wrong with doing local shows. It's just doing too many. You know what I mean?
Dude,
like some artists get that twisted.
Yeah. It always starts at home, the home base, you know what I mean? But like you just said, overdoing it. I felt like over the last few years, because I'm about to be 37, and I've been fucking with music since I was like 15, 16. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like, man, Frankie's Inner City was where it was at.
I remember I played that place a few times.
Yeah, dude. They just opened back up, and it's fucking awesome there.
I did a DGAF tour with Saint and Chucky, and we played Toledo. I can't remember where the fuck it was in Toledo. It was a dope show though. Like Toledo had a lot of love for DGAF back in the day, man. Suburban Noise,
I got a DGAF fucking hoodie, man. Michael Myers smoking a joint on it. It's like it's like a construction orange color.
Is that one of the new drops that Chucky just did? I think he just drop that one or no?
I think it was like a Halloween drop a few years back. My dude Paulie Bemis gave it to me. Shout out to Paulie Bemis.
Yeah, I know Paulie. Yeah.
You know Paulie Bemis?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He,
man. Good people, man. Good
yeah, he
people.
is. Yep.
Great,
He's a
great
good supporter of
supporter,
this.
man.
Yep. Great supporter of the scene.
Yeah, definitely. Um, but yeah, man, like that's the so Chucky Chuck, he was like Cottonmouth Kings, wasn't he? Or like
Well, he's got my
affiliate?
thing now, you know what I mean? But
Yeah, now, like,
yeah.
okay, okay.
Yep. But back
You
in the
know, it's fucking crazy, man. And I didn't approve of it. I didn't like it. You
yeah.
know, when they did the gathering this year, dude,
Yeah.
I didn't feel like they were given the proper love, bro. Like
No,
just be you know, it's just because you know how Twisted tried to do like the Dark Lotus or no, what was it? The Ritas?
right is
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, no, bro. It's not the Ritas if it's not all the members. That's what motherfuckers are saying. But like if you're trying to keep something going, I get it.
Yep. Yep.
In their case, I get it, but in the the Twisted and ICP shit, you can't really get in the middle of that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I don't. I never
Yeah.
have because
I always look at it from two standpoints, as a fan and also
yeah,
versus business, right? And
definitely.
one, here's the thing: Saint Dog was a close friend of mine. I spent a lot of years on the road with him, and obviously, a lot of people are like, without Saint, without um, Lou Dog, without Brad Daddy X, it's not Cottonmouth Kings anymore. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
understand because the fans are so passionate about that, but
That was our roots. That was
that
our
was the roots,
loyalty right there. You know what I mean?
hundred
Yeah.
percent.
Yep.
But if anyone is a real Cottonmouth King, I guarantee you, one, Chuck is the most down motherfucker. He should have been a Cottonmouth King long
Definitely.
time ago. He knows all those guys. He was rapping with them. He did a lot of songs with them. He was a part of that. And then you got Judge D, who wrote a lot of the songs for Cottonmouth Kings. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he really is the closest thing you're gonna get is what's happening now, because Saint's gone, rest in peace. You know, Richter's off
Rest
doing
in
his own
peace.
thing, and what they have right now is beautiful to see. But I
Yeah,
get why some
definitely.
fans want to knock it. Now, as far as
Right.
my opinion on Twisted and ICP and stuff like that is, business
That
wise,
was big. Yeah,
it was
I
all
looked at that too. Like I thought, but like, man, maybe it was just a good business move on Twisted's behalf. You know,
yep,
um, because I know the George dude. You know what I mean? And you
yeah,
know, it was just weird because I just seen Jamie Madrox at the Jelly Roll show in Pine Knob, right? Sold out, bro.
yeah, yeah,
Jelly sold out Pine Knob.
yeah,
And I seen Jamie, right? I'm like, Madrox, what's up, man? Whoop whoop. And he
yeah.
shook my hand, but he didn't give me a whoop whoop.
Oh
You know
no,
what I
huh?
mean? Yeah. So I'm just like, oh damn. I kind of felt dumb, but then again, like, all right, whatever. I know what it
Maybe,
is.
but think about what's going through
But
his head. Is this guy
but
trying to test me on some shit?
yeah,
You know?
yeah. He's probably just say, oh, this kid's probably talking shit. This dude's talking shit. But no.
Yep,
So
yep,
like 20, 30 minutes goes by and Jelly Roll hits the stage.
yeah,
And Pine Knob is kind of like Michigan. It's
yeah,
pretty much Michigan. You know what I mean? So they consider Detroit, whatever.
yeah,
So he's like, I can't be on a stage in Detroit without shouting out the legendary Insane Clown Posse. But before he shouted them out, he's like, I was on tour once before. I got kicked off a tour before by Twisted, and I was just like, the way he put it together, I'm just like, damn, was that like a shot at Twisted or something? Just the way I heard it. You know
yeah,
what I mean? He was like, Twisted kicked me off a tour before, but I can't be up here without shouting out the legendary Insane Clown Posse. I
yeah,
was like, oh, it was just weird. It just sat weird with
because you
me. You know
know
what I
that
mean?
Jelly Roll knows the story too. Like he's been in
Yeah,
the, you know what I mean, in the underground for a long time. So yeah, that's I have to watch and see if there's a live video of that. I'm kind of curious to see how that went
yeah,
down.
yeah. And I appreciate everybody watching, tuning in. Make sure you guys share the fuck out of this shit. You guys got any questions for the DRP, man? Feel free to ask them. Um, dudes all over the fucking place doing multiple shit. Artists, great talented artists. I'm trying to think of what track I was just jamming to prior to this. Because I had to do my few days of research.
No,
You
of
know what I'm
course.
saying? But dude, fucking these last 2 days, bro, have been just so hectic because I'm also a promoter. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? So that's actually cool though, too. So, like, if you guys ever want to fucking come to Toledo,
yeah.
dude, we could set something up. You
Oh
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Everybody, make a little bit of bread. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. I hear
Um,
you.
it's dude, I was actually nervous about it because the place that we did it at, um, really wasn't too hip hop welcoming.
Yeah,
They haven't done it's just, I respect it because that's just not the type of crowd that they were looking for. for a while.
Yeah.
But I've opened up for 3-6 Mafia there, fucking Ritz,
What's the club?
Main Street Bar and Grill.
Main Street Bar and Grill in
Yep,
Toledo.
it's right down the street from Frankie's, man.
Okay.
It was called Main Event back in the day.
Main Event. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah. But you know, we had 3.5 weeks for promo, and then like the date that was available was the date right before last night, which was the Shaggy show. So I'm like, oh damn, that's close.
Yeah,
that's 2 performances. Well, I wasn't just gonna throw a show, because when I throw a show, I put the team on. We're on every show that I throw. It just makes sense to me.
Oh, of course.
So it's like, man, are the guys, willing to do a show back to back? So I kind of just like brought it on. I'm like, hey guys, this is what's happening. Boom, boom. I gave them the lineup, and that kind of cheered them up a little bit, because they like the lineup. Because I always have killer lineup, local shows and shit like that.
Yeah.
Pretty plugged in with all the artists out here. You know what I mean? This just comes from networking, like we were talking about earlier. You know what I mean? If you build a good rapport with people, man, it goes a long way. And appreciation, showing love and support, it goes a long way, man.
100%.
But yeah, between that and it was just hectic, man. Like going back and forth, making sure the host was, knew everything that was going on. We had fucking $1,000 worth of tattoo raffle. Shout out to Steel Addictions, Toledo, Ohio. They donated like fucking, well, not donated. They raffled off pretty much donated $1,000 worth of fucking tattoos. We did a Halloween costume contest, first and second place. It was just like, and I was sober, and I'm a fucking rock star, bro. That's the least I could say. And it's rare to see me completely sober at a concert, because it just, to me, man, it just loosens me up.
Yeah, of course.
But these last 2 days, man, that I just did this sober, and I fucking murdered it. So I'm thinking I think I'm gonna keep it that way for a little while, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Change is always good,
100. Yeah, I get it, man. Well, usually when I play, it depends on the show and stuff like that, but I always have to have a few before I go on stage. But like if I'm the promoter too, depending on how big the show is, you got to keep a level head with some of that shit.
Yeah.
Maybe after the show, I'll drink a few. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. My problem is just when I start, man, this shit ain't. I don't stop until that motherfucker, until the fucking birds are chirping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I've had a pretty cool run so far too, man. Like I was a solo artist. But then I was doing music with my brother Zach. He got shot and killed a few years back. So it's like I continued it, but it was so hard. And then we end up forming a group, OIC, our inner circle. And ever since then, man, it's just like it's been fun. The group thing's different, and I know this. The group thing's different. Communication sometimes will frustrate you.
Yeah. It's like being in a marriage, man. Having family, like being in a marriage.
Yeah. Like so what's like your outside of music, like how do you mix like the family life and like the music? How do you maintain that?
I was talking to one of my artists today, Jason Logic. We were just driving. We had a show last night in Indiana, and we had just dropped off everyone else, and he was riding back with me to my house because his car was here. So I'm like, fuck. I knew I had to do all this stuff today. We had this podcast, but I haven't seen my family all weekend because I had a podcast show for Force 5.
The Ruckus podcast, right?
Podcast show. We had Mr. Dibbs, LP's DJ, Atmosphere's DJ, and stuff like that. Great interview. But so we did that Friday. Saturday morning, woke up at 5 a.m. after that all night, doing the podcast show. Left. And just got back this afternoon, and I was like, I got to spend some time with my family. I'm like, it's so hard but I don't sleep much. I'm like, I got to make sure I get the family time in because that's super important. But also, the music, it's 24/7 grind. This, like, it's constantly something every day. And if you're not up on it, someone else is going to be up on it. And you know what I mean?
My thing, man, is, dude, my girl hates how much I'm on my phone. She's like, can you just sit your phone down for a minute? It's like I'm constantly doing something, because to be honest with you, dude, we knock out any type of middleman with what we do. In my group, my boy SS Fame, shout out to the circle. He's our producer. He produces all the beats.
Yeah.
We got exclusives to everything we do.
Yeah.
I do the graphic designing. Everything that that you see from me will be made from me.
Yeah.
The thing we do though, we do go record. We were recording ourselves, but then we just like, you know what, we want the sound to sound a different way.
Yeah.
So we've been fucking with my dude Donnie Knotts. Shout out to Donnie Knotts. He's been fucking with us heavy, man. And we got the chopping block coming here soon. It's gonna be fucking like 14, 15 tracks of nothing but fucking gas. So I'm kind of excited for that shit, man. We got quite a few features on there.
Yeah.
Dude, we're willing to work with anybody too. Like, you see the people out there, like, like I understand like a motherfucker, like, Lil White or, like something like that. Like, but if you're an upcoming group or you're up and coming artist, network and try to do as much shit you can with people, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, you never know. One day that motherfucker might just blow.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Jelly
damn,
roll, man.
I tried to charge that motherfucker 500 for a feature.
Yeah.
And now look at it, this motherfucker's blowing up and I'm still in my basement fucking recording songs. Like, dude, that shit's crazy, right? Like I've know people that's been there. Like literally's been there.
Yeah. The first time I flew Hobson and I had him do Thanksgiving.
Dude, super cool dude, bro.
He
Cool
slept on my couch
fuck.
the first time. You know what I mean? Now look at Hobson. Look how fucking big he is. You know what I mean? So,
dude.
Yeah.
I remember when he came to Frankie's, right? And my little brother is a diehard Hobson fan. Well, that's when he was with what was it? Funk Volume, right? With Jaron and Dizzy, right? And all them. Yep.
Yeah.
He gets out of a car and he's just by himself. He had his hood on. And like he's walking up, and I could tell it was him because it was his eyes. And there was a whole shitload of people outside.
Yeah.
But I was like the biggest motherfucker out there because I'm like 6'3", bro. I'm 240 pounds, 230 pounds. Damn, I just put like fucking 10, 15 pounds. I'm like 220 to be honest with you. But he's like, I'm like, Hobson, he's like this. He's like, man, he looks over on me. He's like, man, you're a big dude, man. Can you walk me in there? I'm like, bro, I got you. So I turn around, I'm walking. I see my little brother. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, Hobson. Like I tried to whisper it to him. He's like, no. And my brother's like, oh man, Hobson, what's up, man? What's up? So I walk him in there, show him where he's got to go and shit. He's super cool, man. I was like, hey, man. I was like, what do you want to drink, bro? Let me buy you a shot. He's like, nah, I don't drink, man. I was like, bro, I got a fat joint rolled. He's like, man, I don't smoke either. So I'm like, is this dude just being a dick or is he just don't smoke or drink? He doesn't smoke, doesn't drink.
No, it's funny you said that. Like I said, like when he flew in, I asked him, I'm like, hey, what do you want for your rider? Do you want beer? Do you like liquor? He's like, can I get a root beer? I'm like, that's what you want, a root beer? I'm like, and I said the same thing. I'm like, do you want smoke? I can get you smoked out. He's like, no, just root beer. I'm like, all right, man. I respect it.
Super cool. Just like fucking, it's like Whitney Payton. She's cool as fuck, bro. She's like, she was charging like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure she don't charge it now, but she might. $1,000 in a case of water. You got her booked. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And she throws on one hell of a show. She was fucking crowd surfing from a fucking kiddie pool, a fucking kid pool at the gathering last year or this year.
Yeah,
dude, it was fucking crazy, bro. I'm like, dude, she's gonna fall on her shit, dude. They did her thing. They did their thing. She did her thing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, man. Hobson's definitely good people. We fucking the Jaron came to Toledo. I think it was the headliners. He wasn't feeling well, but we ended up having like a presidential suite downtown. Had his DJ come out and we were partying, bro, all fucked up. That was a great night.
That's dope, man.
My dog's over here sniffing around like she's about to fucking piss on something. In here, go. Fucking hooker. Yeah, man. But so with the podcast that you got, are you still running that, or are you guys still doing that, or what?
Oh yeah. Still run the Ruckus Podcast Show. We do it every Friday.
It's not nothing like this though. You guys actually have the people there with you, right?
No, not every time. Like I said, we had Mr. Dibbs this last time, and he did it right from his house, like we're doing now. Just do it right through the podcast. Yeah, like we're doing here.
I use StreamYard.
I use StreamYard too. I love the program. Oh, did I lose you? Am I cutting out or you? Yo. Did I lose you? Yo. Not sure if I lost you. I can't hear you. Yo. I don't know what happened, but it's good to talk, brother. Yep.
My
there
bad,
you
bro.
are.
I'm back.
Oh, all right, it was you.
I'm
I
here.
wasn't sure if I lost.
Yeah. My daughter accidentally unhooked the modem, so I'm on
Oh,
my
all
phone
right.
for a second. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, everybody out there fucking watching. I'm glad you stayed on though, bro. I'm like, I really hope he stays on here.
Yeah, I was like, am I on? I don't know. I probably talked to your audience for like a minute, trying to see with my old eyes, like, is it me? What's going on there? I couldn't see.
Yeah. I'll just stay on here for right now, man, because I don't want to chance it again.
Yeah.
Our plug's a little fucking. You can hear me right though, right? Good, right?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, cool beans. That's all that matters. Yeah, man, fucking. We definitely. I definitely like to get Force 5, man, in Toledo, man. Get maybe you and maybe get the Nomads here, man. That'd be fucking
Yeah.
awesome, man.
I
We'll
know.
we could definitely talk about that shit.
We did the Nomads tour in February, and it did really well. But obviously, Chucky's doing the Cottonmouth Kings, and that's doing so good for him. But we talked about doing another record this winter, but we'll have to see what everyone's. We all have such busy schedules, so I'm really hoping that we can cut a new record and do some shows. But only time is going to tell what's going to happen this winter with everybody.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out, thanks Dizzy, man. I don't know if you see the comment section. I don't know if you're using your phone or not, but there's a comment section. You know how to. Yeah. I mean, you know how this shit works, right? So.
Yep.
Let me see if I can get back on here. Yeah, it's. Luckily, I got fucking Verizon. I got 5G, so the phone. Yeah, it's okay.
If it was my wireless or not, because I'm down in my basement and sometimes the wireless gets weird at night. So, and I'm not hardwired. If I would have done it through the PC and stuff, it would have been fine. I'm hardwired through the router, but I didn't have time today to set all that up, unfortunately. So I'm like, I'll just do it from my phone.
You're all good, man. We hear you perfectly fine, man. We see you, man. We everything's all good. Man, I'm glad you stayed on because it's funny, man. I had I don't know if you're hip to Wicked Wood, if you ever heard about Wicked Wood before. They did a couple of the gatherings, and I haven't really heard nothing from them lately. But yeah, I had them on here, and I fucking froze up, man. And they stayed on, and they were pretty much they were like, Jax, you froze. Oh shit, this is totally our show now. And they're like, all right, I guess we're just here to do this. And they just started dancing and shit like that. Yeah, it was a fun show, man. I had just had Rude Boy on here not too long ago. The Rude Boy. That's my dog, man. He's cool as fuck, man. How do you know Dan?
How do you know Dan the Saltine from the Commission Network?
Man, I've known Dan since I was a fucking kid, man. And he was just he's one of them dudes that I looked up to when I was younger, with the music and stuff like that. And he did a lot of shows with my people. And then when I started this, dude, let me see if I can turn my fucking shit up here. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me see. Turn up my fucking brightness.
Oh, I think I lost you again, brother. I'm not gonna get up and dance though.
No, you're all good. No, you're good. You're good, man.
I thought you froze again.
No, I know it did the little fucking circle, right? You know what? I actually like this doing it from my phone because iPhones have great picture quality.
Oh yeah, they do.
Definitely. Shit, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, so back to DTS, man. Yeah, that's my dog, man. So when I first started this 36 episodes ago, dude, it was out of my garage, and I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie to you, I was fucking nervous. So
Yeah.
it was like that feeling when you get on stage for your first time.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And
it's because anything can go wrong, and you're
definitely,
you know, there's Wi-Fi. Is your guest gonna not know how to log in? All that. It's
yeah,
nerve-wracking sometimes.
yeah.
Yep.
Big J, fuck you, dude. He said now loading T-Jax. I'm sorry, guys. But y'all are still rocking with me, man. I appreciate everybody watching, tuning into the What the Fuck podcast, man. But yeah, man, Dan was just pretty much like Jax, man. Because prior to that, man, I'm a host too, dude. Like I host parties.
Yeah.
I can turn shit the fuck up, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just a very, very communicative person with the crowd. I know how to, get the attention. And that's a very, very big thing. Like you said earlier about being an artist, man. If you have that energy, man, that communication, that drive, dude,
Yep.
you can conquer all that shit, man.
Guys,
You know what I mean? And especially like you and in your case, dude, you got a fucking crew of some solid ass cats, bro.
Yeah.
And you guys all do your own promotion and shit like that. It's always good, man. But yeah, Dan's been rocking with me ever since, bro. Shout out to DTS, man. That's my motherfucking dog. For sure. How do you know Dan?
I'm trying to think. He did a bunch of shows with Wicked Wisco back in the day with was it Sean? What's fuck? I'm trying to think of his boy.
Don't start that.
I'm drawing a blank right now.
You look cooler with headphones on though.
I can't remember. I'm having a brain fart right now. But he did a lot of shows here in Wicked Wisco and stuff like that. So he knows my my guy Rick Dog really well from the label. So basically that's how I got to know him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We chatted at shows and stuff like that.
Yeah, he hit me up. He's like, "Hey man, we gotta get the DRP on there, man." He started sending me all this stuff, man, links and stuff, man, and fire shit, dude, for sure. I'm glad to have you on here, man. Once again, I appreciate you. I know,
Thanks for having me on,
family time, being busy and shit like that, man. Taking your time, Sunday night football. I don't know if you're into football or not.
I love football,
but go Dallas Cowboys.
What's that? You're a Dallas Cowboys fan?
Yeah.
You're not a Detroit Lions fan. They're finally doing good this year. They're 4-1.
I know, right? That's crazy. This would be a good time to be a Detroit Lions fan.
my whole life is, let's see, 90. When was the last time? Like you had Wayne Fonts in '92 when you had Barry Sanders, or I say you, but you're not a Detroit Lions fan. But they've sucked for so long. Like even. That just is. I'm not gonna lie. Like it sucks to see that they beat the Packers the last 4 times they played them, and that's weird for me. It's my whole adult life. We kicked the shit out of Lions, and now they're winning. But good for that fan base. They really need to see that. And now the Packers, we're going through a rebuilding phase, so we'll see what happens. But I'll still watch Packers.
Man, what about? Did you see what happened to Chubb though for the Browns?
Yeah, dude, that's. They say they couldn't. He's like one of the nicest guys in the NFL too. That sucks.
Is he going to be able to even play ever again?
I don't know. That's his second major knee injury.
Not even that. They said that hit like a main fucking like nerve or like.
I know. I just thinking about I watched it once.
Dude, his shit looked like an L, bro.
Yeah, it was disgusting, and I feel so bad for him. And his
it was
family.
like when what's his name, fucking Silva, fucking kicked dude, and his fucking leg went fucking floppy and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. And you got to think, though, too, man, their fucking knees got them braces on it. So you got to get, it had to have been a bad break if it got past that. Yeah.
I can't imagine the fucking pain he felt shooting through when that happened, man. I'm sure it was such an excruciating pain. He probably just blacked out from it for a minute.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. So, yeah, man. So when you first, you said you've been doing this for a long time, man. What inspired you, man, to get into the music industry and the music scene and whatnot? Who'd you grow up listening to, and what inspired you to start writing?
Basically, I've been in music since I was like a baby. I have like baby pictures of me with 45s and vinyls just all around me, like listening to them. Like it was just in my blood. Like none of my parents didn't play music, or like they didn't like actually play like guitar, piano, or anything. But my mom used to play music all the time, and she said I would cry, and then she put music on. I was quiet the whole fucking time. It's the only time she said I wasn't running around. Like play music and sit down. So it's just something in my soul that it speaks to me. You know what I mean? Like I can't explain it. And like even now, I'm an old man. I got young kids and a wife and stuff like that. But like music's such a embedded.
Bro,
so
hey,
deeply.
listen, bro. It ain't over till the motherfucking wheels fall off, brother.
No, that's why I tell them,
what I mean?
like, when are you gonna stop? I'm like, when I'm dead, because I'm always music is the greatest thing this world's ever given to me. So
Man,
I'm never.
You know how many times, and I've recently just said this, dude, and it's like, and I tell myself this all the time, man, just because of like family shit. I've been doing this shit for a while, man, and to be honest with you, bro, I've done a lot of dope shit. I've opened up for a lot of fucking dope people. I've met a lot of fucking dope people, awesome fucking people. Made a lot of money, spent a lot of money, done a lot of fucking drugs. Great fucking times. You know what I'm saying? It's like I feel like I got, another year or two left, bro. And I feel like it's just like, man, I'm just gonna go back to being a fan. But it's like you drop a song and you're like, dude, this shit is so fucking fire, dude. Oh, dude, we gotta perform this like 20 times. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like it just it calls me, man. It's just like even with shows. My last show before the one I just had of Friday night, which was the Main Street Hip Hop Massacre. I had about 15 acts on it, dude. It was a great turnout. Everything went fucking smooth. Nobody was pissed off about set times. Like, oh, I was supposed to be on here. Blah, blah, blah. You know, just typical shit. But man, I didn't want to do it because the last show, man, there was a little fight that broke out. Everybody got fucking maced. You know what I mean? It's just like like then I did. Luckily, I always keep my every
was it
show
a fan fight? Was it fan fight or was artist fight?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you can't say that.
It was understandable, but then again, it was just like, hey, you already knew that this was my shit. So why would you disrespect me? Because I try to put on people that I actually fuck with on a personal level too. Yeah. So that way there's no miscommunication. Like, hey, look, you know what it is. This is how we do it. This is load in. This is what's expected from you as an artist. Promote your performance. The flyer, all that, but all that, good shit. But dude was on stage. Dude came in there, and I guess he said what up to him, and he just walked right by him, didn't say shit to him, and I guess it was over a female or something like that.
90% of the time,
he waited till he got on stage, man, and he started calling him all types of bitches. Jumped off the stage and just punched him in the shit. Dude grabbed him, put him in the motherfucking hucklebuck, choked his shit for a minute. Fucking everybody got fucking maced, man, and everybody pretty much cleared out. But hey, but you know what? Like at the end of the day, man, things like that do happen, unfortunately. But it's just if you're an artist, man, if that's your way of trying to gain stripes, man, like keep that shit away from me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because I don't do that type of energy. And it was the first time I put him on the show. I'll probably have a talk with him, whatever. Like, it's, what I mean? I'll try to give him another shot. You know what I mean? Because I actually fuck with his music, and it's he's cool with people that I'm cool with. That's no longer here. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's different. It's different. You know what I mean? I get it. Shit happens. You get angry, but come on, there's always a place for that shit.
Yep.
That's just how it goes, man. I've seen some wild shit at concerts, dude. So I seen my dude Andy Maher, man, rest in peace. You remember back in the day, MWO, Moshing World Order?
No.
They used to go to shows, concerts all over the place, dude, and mosh.
Yeah.
They were fucking crazy. But no, this dude, he wasn't, I don't think he was in MWO, but he should have been, because that motherfucker used to mosh. Like he was jig dancing, bro. He would mosh. You know what I'm saying? He would like jig mosh. Some shit like that. But I seen him fucking elbow this dude right in his eyeball, and he flew, like did a backwards fucking Superman. He got up, This dude's eyeball was hanging halfway out of his fucking face, dude. And I was like 16 years old. So I thought that was the gnarliest shit I've ever seen in my life. I was like, dude, that was fucking dope. Like, you know what I mean? But you get older, you're like, damn, bro, I really don't want to be in a mosh pit anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like
I got too many obligations to have my eye fucking fall out from a fucking concert.
Man, like, damn. So imagine watching a fucking show one-eyed like this.
Yeah.
That would suck.
I lost, or I had like 20 stitches in my lip, believe it or not, from my ICP mosh pit in 98. I just seen it here the week before. Nothing happened at that one. I caught someone's fucking elbow in the mosh pit and fucking my lip was just hanging. I was like, I'm not going to have a lip. And they had to stitch it up that night at the ER, like 25 stitches in my fucking lip. I can still feel it in my lip. I can still feel like a ball there from it. Like it just feels weird in a certain spot.
Dude, you know, it's crazy because I always make the post like, y'all think you've been to a show or a festival, you lied to yourself.
Yeah.
And then it will be me on stage during Fago Armageddon.
Yeah.
And just like, because this year I made both of them.
Yeah.
It was crazy, bro. So I became the legend.
Yeah.
Well, last year I became a legend because you know what, dude, I did it. Whatever. It was an experience. Dude, I ate like a quarter ounce of shrooms and like 10 hits of acid.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, dude. So the people behind us pretty much like, dude, you're a legend, bro. You're still alive. You're a legend. Guys, this dude's a legend.
Yeah.
Because he gave me this shroom that was like this big, bro. It was like 4 grams. And I just
How long were you fucking just tripping
the
balls
whole time, bro? Like, look, so I thought I went to sleep, but I didn't. I woke up and listen, I'm a blunt motherfucker and I'm a grown ass man too. First, man, listen, I woke up and I fucking cried. And listen, because my phone was dead. The last text message that I sent my old lady was, I'm not okay, or some shit.
Oh shit.
Bro. Yeah. And I got kids, man. I got an 18-year-old, 11-year-old, a 14-year-old, and almost a 2-year-old. So you know, I got a big family, man. So she took that serious. And dude, I ended up getting lost going to the porta potty. I got lost. Went inside because you know when you take shrooms, you get them fucking nasty ass shits. You know what I'm saying? And fucking and I'm in the porta potty, man, and I look around, you know, it's late. The moisture, you know, and stuff from the grass and all that shit.
Yeah.
The fucking porta potty starts melting, bro. Starts melting on me. So I'm just like, all right, I got to get the fuck out of here. I realize, you know, I bring diaper wipes when I go to shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I realized the pack only had 1 diaper wipe in it. And I'm like, this is not happening. So I had to do like the quadruple fold. So I had like a little square like this wiping my ass, bro. This is the What the Fuck podcast anyway. Who gives a fuck? But yeah, I get out, you know what I mean, safely, and I look down and the fucking grass is moving. I'm just like, this is not happening. So I start crying, dude.
Yeah.
I call my dude. I'm crying tears of joy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just so fried, bro. I'm fucking high. I call my dude Digit. He's like, dude, are you crying? Are you crying? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm fucking lost. It's too damn dark. He's like, dude, turn your flash on your phone, dude. You'll be all right. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to have this dude, this juggalo, man, come and get you. So some random juggalo came and got me, bro. Was like, he's like, bro, you all right, bro? I'm like, man, yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm just fucking fried, bro. Like, you know, whatever. It's, you know, you don't get that experience, man, a lot in life, you know, and it's just, like I said, it's a different type of love party event, you know. Everybody's for everybody, you know what I mean? You know, somebody's fucked up, man. You know, there's always fucking help, dude. Like I seen some crazy shit this year's. Somebody died, bro. Overdose. The dude got arrested, got caught, and got arrested. Fuck that guy. Fuck heroin.
It was fentanyl, right? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I had a few friends died the last couple years now because of fentanyl.
Dude, I've lost so many.
They didn't think they had fentanyl. You know what I mean? So
yeah. I lost so many, dude. It's ridiculous, man. It's in Toledo, man. It's bad.
Yeah, I feel it.
People are dropping, man, and it's just that shit's wild. But yeah, man. So like, who'd you grow up listening to, man?
My favorite artist of all time is Neil Young.
Yeah,
Yeah, Neil Young's my favorite. Just from being a kid, you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
my first like rock band I got to was Kiss because I loved the face paint. That's probably why I like when ICP first came out. I was like, oh shit, it was just cool to me, you know.
Yeah.
So Kiss was like my first. But then as I became 8, 9, 10, like Suicidal Tendencies is like my favorite. Suicidal Tendencies is everything to me. You know what I mean? Like this right here, Suicidal, Iron Maiden, and then when I started getting into hip hop, it was obviously. I'm 46, so it was Run DMC and Beastie Boys. And then when Onyx came out, I lost my shit. Like Onyx was like combined all the elements of hardcore.
Dude, I
hip-hop.
loved Onyx.
Onyx was like their first 3 albums. I fucking absolutely love. Tribe Called Quest too. But I like the really gritty New York kind of boom bap kind of shit. I love boom
listen,
bap.
fucking R.A. the Rugged Man.
Yeah, I
definitely like just got put in my top 10, bro, for sure. Like I just love that shit. Not what I mean. I love that fucking New York motherfucking like Bronx fucking type shit. Like the Fat Joe. Like I fuck with a little bit of his shit. You know what I'm saying? I just like to, you know what I'm saying? My dad. Shout out to my dad. He said Neil Young. He went to see Neil
I'll give you
Young
a little story about
2006.
Rugged Man. So I did a video and a song with him in 2007 called Dem Hoes for my first solo record. And then we started touring and stuff like that. And I remember talking to him because, I was doing a lot of shows with a lot of the underground, like not ICP, but I, worked with ABK, all everyone else except ICP. I never really worked with ICP. And I'm like, and I booked Tech Nine. His first 2 shows in Milwaukee, I was the promoter on. And I was like, yo, I know you're friends with Tech Nine, Rugged Man. Why don't you work with get into the Juggalo scene and stuff like that? And he was so New York back then. He's like, I don't want to be like, I'm a New York guy. I want to make sure people know that I'm a New York hip hop head, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I'm afraid that if I get involved in that world, like maybe my New York street cred will be gone. I'm like, dude, I was like, no, you know all those people already. They love you. I'm like, trust me, you do this, it's going to be fucking huge for you. And he started working with all those guys. He's like, and I'm not saying he knocked anybody like that. It's not what I'm saying on this episode at all. What I'm saying is he wanted to keep his New York vibe.
Dude, trust me, because it's easy to get dragged into the Juggalo community, bro. Because if you're dope like that, and if you're accepted, you're accepted.
Yeah.
Dude, Riff Raff, fucking horrible. Did horrible.
What happened? What happened with that?
Dude, like, just like the Yellow Wolf situation. I fuck with Yellow Wolf heavy, dude. Yeah. And he got bottle rockets blew at him, I guess last year or some shit. But he came this year, was like, you know what? I know what the fuck I signed up for, y'all. What's up?
Yeah.
And he just did this. Everybody just started making noise for him, man. Nobody threw shit at him. He did his show.
Yeah.
Riff Raff came up there, man, and somebody threw something, and he started walking away like he was going behind the fucking big giant banner.
Yeah.
This motherfucker started throwing crazy shit at him. He's hiding behind the banners. His DJ's just up there taking 2 liters to the fucking neck, bro. Hitting his equipment and all that shit. And it's crazy because he had these 2 kids that were out in the crowd, literally right next to me.
Yeah.
Go run up on stage and hype him up. He started like they were standing in front of him, like he was walking, pacing back and forth behind his DJ, like he was hiding behind his DJ. He goes behind the banner, and Ouija Mac, and who else came out? Was just, you know what I'm saying, throwing up the C's, whatever, and fucking, and they kept doing it, bro. Like Ouija Mac even tried to go out there, and you know what I'm saying? They just wasn't fucking with him. Like, you just can't. It's just a certain way that, you get accepted with them, bro. And I guess Riff Raff is I don't know, man. They looked at him as a clown. They just didn't accept him.
Yeah, which is weird because you think Riff Raff would work with that crowd, and I guess
definitely, and that's crazy to me.
Yeah,
like I think there's one or 2 songs I listened to of Riff Raff's that was pretty cool, I thought, but I'm just not too much
into him. I like him because he's different. You know what I mean? Like he's not.
Yeah. He don't give a fuck, man.
He's his own character, and there's not many people that can replicate what he did and does. So I give him, respect for that. Every song he does is not for me all the time. I can't understand what the fuck he's saying sometimes, but you know what? It's his style.
Yeah. Yep. Fucking dude, this fucking little phone case thing is pretty cool. It's like a little thing you fold up and you just sit your fucking phone on it.
Yeah.
And it's got like a little trifecta or whatever you call it.
iPod,
but yeah, man, fucking damn, what was I gonna say? What were we just talking about, dude?
We were talking about Rugged Man.
Yeah. He actually, my dude Beatbox Jake. Shout out to Beatbox Jake. Check him out, bro. Dude's fucking phenomenal with the beatbox, bro. Like, it's something crazy, man. If you listening, like, dude, this is definitely like something. Because we're gonna put together like a fucking cipher, like a beatbox cipher. You know what I mean, with the group.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he just did the 3-Headed Monster tour with RA. And I went there and I hit him up. I was like, bro, it'll be dope if you can get RA to come out and get some pictures, whatever. Motherfucker came out, hooked it up with a CD, signed a CD. He's cool as hell too, man.
Oh yeah.
Cool and he loves the kids, bro.
Yeah.
He was bringing kids up on stage, rocking with the kids up on stage and shit, dude. That's just fucking awesome.
Yep.
You know,
he's probably in my top 10 too for hip hop. You know what I mean? Like I love his flow. I love his personality, and he's just a genuinely good dude. You know what I mean? And he knows there's no one more of a hip hop historian than RA. If you ever talk to him, he knows every sample, where it came from, what year, how it was created. Like, he is a hip hop head. Like, he should be in a museum, just like, all right, let me show you the tour of this place. He respects hip hop so much. That's what I meant when I was saying he wants to make sure his New York, where he came from, is remembered. You know what I mean? And that's what he wants. That's his thing. And movies too. Every B movie, every horror movie. Have you seen his movie that he did called what was it called? Not Bad Taste. Fuck. He did a movie with Frank Henenlotter, and it's an amazing B movie. Frank Henenlotter was a B movie director. He did Basket Case. He did a bunch of stuff in the 70s and 80s, and then him and Bad Biology. That's the name of the movie. Check it out. It's a fucking crazy weird movie. It's
weird, but is it a good movie though?
I like really bad B movies. I'm not saying it's bad in that respect, but if you watch 70s and 80s B movie horror movies, they're so bad they're good. You know what I mean? That's what he was shooting for with his flick, and it's right on the money.
What's it called again?
Bad Biology. I actually did
Bad Biology.
I did a song on that movie with Cool G Rap. I got to do all the like background screams and stuff. The very opening scene, you hear the scream. That's me in the doing the screaming.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire. I gotta check that out. Yeah, he was a super cool dude, man.
Yeah.
Super fucking cool.
Super smart too. He's super fucking intelligent. Like, it's like, whoa, holy fuck.
Basket Case director.
Yeah, Basket Case director was Frank Henenlotter, but the name of the movie is called Bad Biology.
Okay. My dude Highmore, Frankenhooker.
Frankenhooker, he did Frankenhooker. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I just can't get into those movies, man. Like, if it don't look like it's a movie, I don't know, man. Like, it reminds me of being on Tubi and fucking watching a Tubi movie. And
I'm not saying modern day B movies. Old 70s and 80s B movies are some of the greatest fucking treasures we have on this planet. I love the way they're made.
I like some of them, man, but it's gotta be right for me, man.
Yeah,
it just can't be something if that's just horrible fucking acting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. So other than like so you said something about doing a tour, right? With the Nomads, like doing a tour.
Yeah.
When are you guys starting that? Is that already like in motion?
No, we did a tour in February of this year, but we don't have any plans coming up. We're trying to figure out everyone's schedules to work on a new record. Once we have the new record done, we wanted to try to go back out and do something, but it all depends on everyone's schedule. So it's kind of just like an open-ended, hey, when we can get together, we'll try to do it. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens with that. We did just do a new song called Never Come Down. We got the video out. We just dropped that in February too, because the week before we started the tour, the guys came here and we spent some time in the studio, and then we shot a video for it. So you can check that out on YouTube. The Nomads Never Come Down.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, I checked that one out. That's the one I was talking about that I was jamming to. I like that. I fuck with that. That shit's fire as fuck, man. Who shot that video?
Actually, my boy King Relic did. That was the last day of the tour. We had 10 minutes before we went on stage, 15 minutes before we went on stage. We went outside, rallied the troops, brought everyone out. We did that in 2 takes. That's a 2-take video.
Really?
Yeah. And then we edited in some B-roll from the tour that we had just from our iPhones and shit.
Really?
Yeah.
iPhones, look, dude, I got the 13. It's got the cinematic mode on it.
Yeah.
You could fucking shoot movies off this bitch.
Oh yeah. Yep.
If you have the right editing program.
I was gonna say the After Effects is where it comes in with the color correction and everything. You really don't need one of those super expensive. I mean, it would be great. I would love to have like a $10,000 camera to shoot videos, but with the way After Effects are and editing and stuff like that, if you got a really good phone, you can use some of that. But it's just in the way you color correct it and stuff like that that'll really make it shine.
Yeah, definitely. Color correction is everything. And like we did our first video was BOA, Bars of Allegiance.
Yeah.
We did that at Venue 18 for the Montana 300 show.
Yeah.
And that shit was dope, man. Like the lighting, like he brought like these lights and shit. And he had a fucking, what was it, like a 6K camera or something like that?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's one thing that I wanted to actually focus on this year, over the summer was, at least dropping like a video a month for like the whole summer. Like, let's do one video a fucking month.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I couldn't.
Yeah.
We couldn't, just because, like you said, timing and all that other shit. You know what I mean? It just got to make sure you're on proper timing.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah, what the fuck's going on with this? Okay. That's weird. I'm back. But yeah, man, I think we're gonna wrap it up, man.
Sounds good, brother.
If there's anything else you want to touch base on, man, we can get it. I want you to tell everybody, man, how to follow your music, man, and everything, so that way everybody knows. And I appreciate everybody watching, tuning in. My fucking phone's dying, bro, and this damn plug's not working. Why is everything just fucking with me today, man? This shit is
we made
insane.
it through, man. It's on with the show. You know what I mean? We made it through.
Yeah, definitely.
Technical difficulties, but made it happen.
Yeah, shout out EKX Rudy, man, my brother. He fucking hates
you
me
can go to
sometimes.
force5records.com. We have a bunch of merch on there. Go to DannyDiablomerch.com. And if you guys are in the Vegas area, come out to Diablo Fest December 1st. We got a couple shows in between there, but that's like the next really, really huge show. And then we go down to Miami December 8th for the Art Basel show. We're doing a festival down there. So thank you guys. I really appreciate you, T-Jax. I appreciate it, my man. And
definitely. We'll definitely be in contact about a show, man.
All right, definitely, brother.
I'm definitely interested, man, and I appreciate you coming on, man, taking time out the night during all these good football games and shit. I'm about to get my ass up there and watch my Cowboys get. Well, I guess they're losing from what my lady just said on here. So
Cowboys are going to be good this year, though. Their defense is something.
Yes,
we'll see what happens in the playoffs, though.
We'll definitely see. But yeah, man, we'll definitely be in touch for sure. I appreciate you again for being on here, man. And I appreciate everybody tuning in to the What the Fuck podcast number 37. Shout out to the Commission Network. We'll be back next Sunday with another episode. Everybody go follow the DRP, the Nomads, Angry Corpses, Force 5 Records. Make sure you support, man. It's all about the support and showing that motherfucking love. DRP, I appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you too, brother. Ruckus.
All right. Yep.
Peace
out, y'all.